Good afternoon, YouTube. Lion Unleashed back at you from right here at the Green Thumbs and Gardening channel. Today, in this episode, we want to give you guys a quick peek at what our main Huegel Culture Garden Planter over here next to our front porch looks like. If you recall from our previous videos, in this planter, we actually planted spinach, we planted onions, and we planted carrots in this planter. Today, if I'm not mistaken, is day 55 of our carrots, our onions, and our spinach in this planter. And although we didn't film it this morning, we actually had to come out here and harvest some of our spinach because it was getting completely out of control and it had some huge leaves on it. So what we did was we actually came out here and we harvested the largest leaves from our spinach plants this morning, and we actually made some omelets with those leaves. And can I tell you, YouTube, they were delicious. At any rate, YouTube, take a quick look at what our 6 foot by 2 foot main Huegel Culture garden planter in our front yard looks like after about 55 days with our plants in it. Hang tight. All right, YouTube, if you recall from our last update on this particular garden planter, this is what our spinach, onions, and carrots look like in our last update. And this is what they look like now. Take a look at this, YouTube. Check that out. Isn't that spinach looking fantastic, YouTube? As I said in the previous clip, we actually had to come out here this morning and harvest some of our spinach because it was had some huge leaves on it and that were actually ready to harvest a couple of days ago, but it's been raining so much here, YouTube, we didn't have a chance to come out here and harvest those leaves. So while we have a break from the rain today, this morning we came out here and we harvested leaves from all of these plants you see along here, the largest leaves, and they were quite delicious, YouTube. At any rate, YouTube, in our second row, as you recall, we planted onions, and this is what our onions are looking like at this point, YouTube. They are all just growing great, nice, green, healthy, getting some thick leaves on them, as you can see. And we're really satisfied with their growth progress at this point. We actually had some issues with our onions. We didn't think they were going to make it. And we had that cold spell that kind of knocked them back once they did start coming back, start to sprout. So we lost a lot of them. We actually thought we were going to have to come through our onions and thin them out, but the cold, that cold snap we had actually kind of thinned them out for us, YouTube. We really didn't mind that because, as you can see, they really kind of left them as about as thick as we are planning on leaving them in our planter anyway. So we're really pleased at what they look like at this point. But in our back row, YouTube, can I just tell you that our carrots we thinned those out. We had to thin those out as we did our spinach here in this front row. But seemed like 2 days after we thinned them out, their growth rate just quadrupled. They just really took off after we thinned them out, and that lets us know for sure that with so many carrot seedlings here in our back row, what was happening is they were just competing with each other for moisture and nutrition. And once we thinned them out, take a look at what happened, YouTube. Bam! Look at that. Wow. And yes, we did thin these out. But as you can see, they really, really, really took off once we thinned them out, YouTube. And we're really, really pleased with what they look like overall at this point after about 55 days in this planter. And if you haven't been following the video series on this particular planter, YouTube, we planted all of this from seeds. We sowed the seeds directly in our garden soil here in our planter. Around the last week of March, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe the second week in March, we did this. We're satisfied with what we have at this point, YouTube. And we're really excited about the prospect of actually harvesting some onions for the first time. This is actually our first year growing onions. We did grow the spinach and the carrots here last year in this same planter. The carrots didn't do well at all last year. They something happened. I think we planted them a little too late, and they got about this tall and they all died last year, YouTube. The spinach didn't do quite as well as it's doing this year, But we did have a nice harvest of spinach last year, also, YouTube. But at any rate, YouTube, we're really looking forward to bringing you guys back with an update video on our carrot harvest and our onion harvest later on in the season. And we'll be harvesting. If you know anything about spinach, you know that the more you harvest it, the quicker it grows. So we'll be harvesting spinach here for quite some time, and we'll bring you an update video on our harvest the next time we actually do come to this planter and harvest our spinach, YouTube. At any rate, thanks for watching. If you like what you see in this video and you're not already subscribed to our page, please remember to press that subscribe button below this video, the notification button, and share this video with your friends if you don't mind. Thanks.